If you've got a dog with a short neck, like a Pug, French Bulldog, or Boston Terrier, the wrong harness puts direct, dangerous pressure on their trachea every single time they pull or turn their head. That is a severe, persistent risk. So today, we're scoring the 5 best harnesses specifically designed to clear the throat and protect your dog's airway.
So here's the critical question you need to ask yourself right now. Does your current harness actually keep your dog's throat clear? We looked at the 5 most popular options on the market, and honestly, only one actually solves the short neck challenge without forcing you to compromise on safety, durability, or everyday use. The rest falls short in at least one major area. Let's find out which one is the perfect fit.
To give you a truly evidence-based recommendation, we put every harness through our 5 strict scorecard criteria. We look at fit and comfort for neck clearance, durability for material strength, safety and practical risk to check for choking or escape potential, ease of use for those fast daily walks, and value for money to see if the performance justifies the price tag. Let's start the countdown.
Coming in at number 5, we have the PetSafe Easy Walk Harness. Now, this is a front clip design that's meant to redirect your dog when they pull, and it does successfully keep pressure off the neck entirely. It uses thin nylon straps with some basic padding.
Looking at the scorecard, the Easy Walk gets a 6 out of 10 for fit and comfort. The front attachment sits low on the chest, which is decent for many short-necked dogs, but it's not perfect. Durability earns a 7. The nylon holds up, but those buckles wear out faster than the premium models. Safety hits an 8 because it definitely prevents choking, but without a belly strap, a determined escape artist could slip out. It grabs an 8 for ease of use and a very high 9 for value for money, making it a highly accessible choice. All that brings the final grade to a B. So what's the bottom line? The Easy Walk is best if you want budget-friendly front clip control. But we have to talk about its critical flaw, those thin nylon straps. They have a bad habit of riding up right into the armpits, creating friction points that your short-necked dog is going to notice pretty quickly. For a short 15-minute neighborhood stroll, it works. But for an all-day comfortable fit, it just isn't built for that.
Moving on to number 4, it's the Voyager Step-In Harness. This is a mesh vest-style harness that slips right over the front legs and fastens securely across the back. It appeals heavily to owners who are just completely tired of dealing with bulky straps and really want a lightweight, breathable design.
Let's check the scores. For fit and comfort, the Voyager pulls a 7 out of 10. That wide chest panel actually clears the neck quite well on barrel-chested dogs. But durability drops to a 6, unfortunately, because the mesh edges can tear after repeated machine washes. Safety earns a 7. The dual D-rings are great, but many small dogs can easily back out of this step-in design if the fit isn't flawlessly tight. Where it totally shines, though, is ease of use. It scores a perfect 9 because it's the absolute fastest harness to put on and take off on this list. Value for money is also a strong 9, which secures a final grade of B+.
The takeaway here? It's best for a super fast on and off experience and great breathability. But you really need to weigh that against the flaws. The hook and loop closure has limited neck adjustment, meaning it can gap on dogs with very short necks and broad chests. That creates a real escape risk. Add in the tears in the wash, and the Voyager is more of a short-term fix than a permanent everyday piece of gear.
All right, at number 3, we have the 2 Hounds Design Freedom No-Pull Harness. This one utilizes a patented control loop on the back that gently tightens right across the chest whenever your dog pulls. But the real standout feature is the velvet-lined chest trap, which is absolutely fantastic if your dog has sensitive skin. This harness delivers incredibly consistent performance across the board. It earns straight A's in every single category: fit and comfort, durability, safety, ease of use, and value for money. The nylon webbing is highly durable, and that control loop genuinely discourages pulling without ever choking. This incredibly steady, reliable performance earns it a very strong A final grade.
But there's a specific trade-off to understand. The low, wide chest strap with that velvet comfort is ideal for most short necks, making it great for gentle no-pull control. However, there's a flaw for a very specific group. Owners of the absolute smallest brachycephalic dogs have reported that the neck opening still sits just a touch high, even when dialed to the tightest setting. So if you've got a very tiny breed, this still might not perfectly clear their airway.
Taking the number 2 spot is the Blue 9 Balance Harness. Now, this is a highly specialized piece of gear. It's designed specifically for dogs with unusual proportions, and it pulls this off by using 6 independent adjustment points, giving you far more control over the fit than almost any other option out there.
And the numbers prove why this design is so effective. It earns a massive 9.5 out of 10 for fit and comfort, and a 9 for safety. You can adjust the neck, chest, and girth completely separately so it sits perfectly below that short neck with 0 gaps. Durability is a very solid 8. However, ease of use and value for money both dip down to a 7. Why? Because those 6 adjustment points just take more time to put on, and the premium design definitely comes at a higher price. Still, that supreme fit completely outweighs the lower convenience scores, locking in a solid A.
To summarize that A grade, the Blue 9 balance harness is absolutely unmatched for custom adjustability and airway protection. But that critical flaw is the time it demands. 6 buckles mean a much slower daily setup. But you know, if you're willing to spend the time dialing in that fit initially, it wraps those broad chests flawlessly without any pressure points on the trachea.
Which brings us to the answer we've been looking for since the start. The undisputed #1 harness for dogs with short necks is the Ruffwear Front Range. This padded, everyday harness was built specifically for compact, boxy dogs. It is literally designed for the exact body shape that defeats most other harnesses.
The winning scorecard really is a testament to its design. It pulls an elite 9.5 in both fit and comfort and durability. The ripstop fabric combined with foam padding survives daily walks, hikes, and countless washes without ever losing its shape. Safety scores a strong 9 with dual clips and a secure chest plate. Ease of use and value for money both earn an 8, and that secures the only A+ grade on our entire list.
The Ruffwear Front Range is our A+ winner for a very specific reason. Its short overall length and wide padded chest panels sit perfectly low on the chest. That means it completely clears the neck area on French Bulldogs, Pugs, and similar breeds, without ever squeezing the throat. You get 4 separate adjustment points to fine-tune the fit, which completely eliminates choking, and the materials are built to survive years of daily use. No other harness on this list matches this all-around performance.
So here is your decisive final verdict. If you own a short-necked dog, stop wasting your money on harnesses that ride up, rub, or put your pet's airway at risk. Get the Ruffwear Front Range. Measure your dog's chest girth carefully and fit it once. You will not need to replace it. If this explainer helped you score the right gear before you spend, subscribe to Pet Scorecard so you never miss a test. But it does leave us with one final question to ponder. If we know traditional collars and poorly fitted harnesses cause long-term airway damage to these specific breeds, why are they still the most commonly sold options on pet stores?